Don't tell me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can't see what's going on. Take a break. Yeah. Update your Madden. Take a break.
OK 5026 record online.
Yes, sir, Big Joe.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us
Cowboys.
to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium
I'm playing
in
the Cowboys.
Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the
I'm
Cowboys,
broadcasting.
no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Jameis Winston and the
Had
Tampa
that
Bay
game too.
Buccaneers.
That was, you had it. You had it in regulation. You had it in regulation. Then you came back and got it.
Marr now to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First down, Winston. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down calls.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brashad Perriman, 69 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays.
Yeah, when they give you that. Oh,
I
my
think
gosh.
in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab.
That's not a good sign.
The second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Whenever they give you a chance for that touchdown, man, just take it.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with
they show
a first
weakness.
and 10 at their own 21.
Take advantage of it.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on.
Oh, gosh, I was baiting him.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame.
He's
okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
Oh!
So
Such an easy play, man.
They pick up 22 yards in the process.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
A first down carry by Elliott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott eluding the pressure.
Come on, that. Come on.
This won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, let's give some credit to the defense. They did a nice job there as they flushed him to his right. But he is able to buy some time, extend the play, and turned it into a short gain.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Huh?
And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Prescott. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Can you hear me on the broadcast?
Jameis now on 1st down. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And now he'll tuck.
Yes, sir.
Score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jameis
sir.
Winston with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on now. Come on now.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Come on now. Where you at? Where you at? Yeah, you can't.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
And nigga pointed at him like, look at him. He on the floor.
Just do that all the way downfield. Ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Evans. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Intended that time for Cooper.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The sack by Robert Quinn.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Play fake. Winston. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. 58 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Cowboys on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott.
That nigga batted it, then sacked him. Wow.
For it predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already.
Come on, bro. It's 21-0. Give up.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line.
It's like, come on, really, bro? Like, you're not going to win.
They'll
like,
say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
6 W's. Without a loss.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Prescott buying time to his left. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Prescott. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
No, I didn't say to do that. I was trying to run. That was crazy. Sheesh. Since I got one play, I might as well just try to throw a bomb.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
54's mine. 54's mine.
Final play of the half here. Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Are you playing again?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Prescott from the gun, escaping the pressure right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Slam, slam, slam.
1st down, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm coming back.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Huh?
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles, and really scatter some people, can't they?
Can barely see anything.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Try to close it and open it up again.
Usually that's the best.
Yeah.
To throw his Prescott.
Yeah, but it's probably the app.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. 11 yards.
It should. The camera should be better than that. It's probably the app.
Plenty of people around him that are
Dude,
concerned.
why don't you just listen to your father?
He had no regard for.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Thank you. Sheesh. 5 more wins. That nigga Aaron Donald's neck is huge.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas.
Oh my gosh. Not only am I playing the Cowboys again, I'm playing the same exact person that I just beat 28-0.
We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I hope he understands who I am and just quits again.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
You want to give me the same person? Give me that damn 49ers fan again.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards and a first
really
down,
thinks
Cowboys.
like he couldn't run on me last time, and now he's ran like 2-3 plays on me. He really thinks he's gonna just sit there and run on me now. Come on, man.
You know, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here we go. 45, Mike, 45. Come on, boy. Come on. 26.
On play action, Prescott on the move to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Nassib, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
Let's go.
He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
No.
Chris
I threw a touchdown pass to Pyramid. It bounced it off of him, went up in the air. Chris Godwin came from the side, caught it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side.
After everything I just did to him last game, and then this happens, I would have just quit.
The fact that the ball got turned over.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. In on the stop, Vernon Hargraves. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
A give to Elliott running left.
Oh.
He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this 1st quarter.
Yep, the lanes are there. Go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, 34 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Brett Maher on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You know what? I'm here. I might as well just try these plays. Let's see. Facts. Let's see what's around here.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now Winston. And that will be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you
I'm
can
not
sit
even going to
back
give him a chance.
and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
Oh.
7-7, our score after 1. 2nd quarter down, it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Let's go, defense.
A give to Elliott. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Watch the run, watch the run.
Prescott from the gun on third. And that is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And Jason Garrett's going to leave the offense on the field. They're going to go for it here on fourth. Now Prescott on fourth down. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Nassib. And that will force a turnover on downs. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on fourth, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 37 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Gay is on for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
She's not here yet.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term compliment?
And got his man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
He caught that.
Is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards the pickup there. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Under. Hey, 47. 26.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's a
This guy is boring me to death, man.
The Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
First down, Winston. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scott Miller, 37 yards. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Extra point by Gang is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
On second down, Prescott again. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds him. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Going right side, he has Winton. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Prescott now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Elliott. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. From the gun, Winston. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Jameis to throw it. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tyrone Crawford. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Going up top for Miller. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Got that.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter and interception.
Facts, I should have just threw it over. I should have just threw it up.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Going for the deep ball. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Down the numbers. There he goes. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Huh?
Those free safeties,
The
they
Cowboys.
get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like
This
a
is
book.
the same
He read
guy.
like a book
Yeah.
and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well,
No, it's 2.
and their anticipation skills,
I'm still
they
in the
can
second
make
game.
big plays,
Yeah,
just
he's
as
still
what we
playing the
saw.
second game.
A free safety's dream. Follow the football,
28-14.
go to it, and take it the other way.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in
Facts.
each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Ah,
Prescott down. And he's going to be intercepted a
quit.
3rd
Dang it.
time.
I'm going to give the ball back to him, actually.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back in.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. Well, go ahead and mark that down as one of the most bizarre 1st down calls in the history of the National Football League. A fake, and it backfires.
But we've seen a lot of
1st down.
Yeah, you're right. And we've seen a lot of innovation throughout the years in the NFL. I mean, we've gone from the single wing to the T formation to shotgun, right? Running spread, run and shoot, you name it, right?
To 1st down field goal
First
fakes.
down field goal fakes. I think that's an innovation that will not catch on.
40. I got you, punk. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking deep for Elliott.
Oh, this time he caught it.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And a nice spin into some open field. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now a play fake here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So they can't.
On his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott stepping up. He'll try and run. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they decline the...
Alright, let's see. Third game. Let's see who they give me.
The cereal? Well, no, I just ate it. You eat this? I forgot.
Whew. Oh my gosh, it's hot out there. You gonna... it's too hot. Take her off.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown
The
New
Saints.
Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's
Juice
no
400
place for this
B2B
noise
gang.
to go
All
in
right.
the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their
We got
Saints
Kamara
get ready
back there,
to do
kick
battle
returning.
with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Light his ass up, White.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Get off. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
And he'll wind
Niggas
up
can't
getting
get
an
off
extra
blocking
couple
off that.
yards
Means he's
here
going to get a
for
kick
trouble
return
as they
soon.
bring this one out to the 27.
Ready? You ready?
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze.
Oh, that's a...
And incomplete to open things up. Rashard Matthews, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark it
He
down.
got a
at
little
the
mustache
39. 11 yards there, first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about...
He's really going to push Ndamukong Suh off like that? Come on, man.
I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is
opponent
practice
is-
now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
For that, 5-8, 5-8. 45. Get him, get him, get him.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He
Got you,
rifles
bitch.
one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge. A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that out.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, 65 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Breeze.
Oh, that's a pick. Come on, man.
And it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Thomas the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Forced out to his left. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. Here we go with Kamara. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side.
Oh, my gosh.
Even though you're on your own side of the
Jeez.
field, creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20.
Showed a little faith in the defense, too, right?
Yep. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara.
Thank you.
And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Stop him from running.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said,
Oh, my gosh. They are not letting us pick it for nothing.
Over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Shotgun now for Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They run. It's
Oh, my gosh. No, I commit and it don't work, I guess. The commit really don't do crap this time.
Touchdown run. And the Saints are within an extra
Like, you don't get no,
time
you can still get no push if you commit. It's like no point in committing.
Started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I know exactly what play to use. I just hit him over the top of that, so he's gonna be worried about him. No, that's not it.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
56, Mike, 56. Right. Slam. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Pass incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, but it's going to be 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Winston now. The left side completion to Jones.
7-7.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into 1st down and then some. They go play action. Winston. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body.
Ah, that's touchdown, man.
But he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, it's Jones, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Oh, wow. This stupid thing, man. Oh, my gosh.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call.
The stupid play started going crazy, and then instead of getting an extra point, I got to go for 2.
To throw, Winston.
I got it.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
I get mad. Probably think I did that on purpose.
To kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, this guy is hard to tackle, man. I ain't never played Alvin Kamara with this hard to tackle.
1:59 remaining. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Now Breeze. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Oh, thank you. PI. Sheesh.
Well, let's see who this is on.
That's funny. They give me the PI call, and it's exactly the same play like they lost.
Rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say.
The same PI that they wanted in that Rams game.
I don't like
That's funny.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Following the interception, Winston. That is caught at the 7th. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw is Breeze. To the right side and complete to Thomas.
Oh my gosh, so stupid.
The end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, 61 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Lutz good on the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the...
And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here. Kamara has it stripped.
Oh!
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by
Dang
New
it!
Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Breeze now to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 2nd down. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, G.
The final shot before half for Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now Jones. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone.
No. I'm sure you just twist it.
That's weird. I don't know why they don't make it the same as the span.
And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Keep twisting it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
You ready? I got you. 53.
Breeze now. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 16 and give them a 1st down as well.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Breeze going to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas.
Gosh.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Was a good defense.
Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints get a bit closer. Lutz with the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game.
Nickel. I use nickel a lot.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Playbook.
You got to make up your own playbook. I think all the playbooks suck. You got to basically make up your own playbook. Grab a playbook that you like, most of the plays, and then add on to it. Delete the stuff you don't like, and then add on to whatever you do like.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh.
His throw incomplete. The
He really saved
Chris
us.
Godwin, and that'll bring up second down. He
Miller
shook his
saved
head
that.
right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And Winston lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And it's going to be incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense is marched up and down the
Pisses
field
me off when I don't get those third downs that I want.
See an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going. It's Winston.
I hit the wrong button, man. I had who I wanted, and I hit the wrong freaking button.
Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
I can't lose this game, bro.
Points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position.
Got him.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Yo, did they mess up? They messed up the... Really? Come on, Madden. Y'all messed that up.
In the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place in the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Jameis to throw it. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Give the sack to David Onyemata,
These
the
niggas,
product of
bro.
Nigeria by way of Canada. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
First down, Winston. Going deep this time for Miller.
Oh,
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys
come
are gonna
on,
have
bruh.
the football back as the third quarter comes to an end.
Come
Now
on,
here
bruh.
live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but
There's
they're
no way
trailing as
he
we
should have
begin
got
the
that.
fourth
Kept
quarter
up with
play.
Miller. They don't know about Miller, but they're gonna learn. They're gonna learn. They're gonna learn.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a second down. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown of the two-point conversion. Field goals are going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
On second down, Kamara. A gain of 13. It's a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breeze to throw.
Oh, let's go. Thank you, Hargreaves.
For the 4th time today. Vernon Hargreaves with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ready? Check, 47. Let's go, one more.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants a football in his hands. He's had a good day. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15 just to...
Yeah, go ahead and quit, nigga. Game over. You don't cook the French fries, right? No, but you don't deep fry them. You deep fry them for a little bit, but you don't deep fry them so they're crispy. You know what I'm saying? You just deep fry them. Let me see. Yeah, well, whatever. But next time, don't let them cook like this. Get them a little bit, just let them be a little bit softer, and then you put them in there, and that's where she lets it cook more. That's what she said, right? You don't remember, huh?
You just fried them, and then once this was, you know, then put them in there.
Right. All right. God. I don't care who they give me. The hell is this?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're
What?
at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Fielded about a yard deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, he pushed me out the way.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Winston. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Winston. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Maybe it won't be easy game.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 5. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Devin White, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Allen going to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Jones. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And that run, that changes the
Oh my
mentality
gosh.
of the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Winston. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. It got his man complete. The 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashawn Perriman, 84 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful.
Can't lose this game. D want to be pissed.
Big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second
This
quarter,
guy seems like he knows what he's doing, though.
Things jumped up, and you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, but it'll be 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit. Exactly.
I should have caught that.
Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer
Wow,
routes
that was a
after
first
the
down.
interception he had that ended their last drive. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Allen again. It's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance.
Go.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception, Winston. Flush to his right.
Whew, barely got that off.
This one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Winston. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field.
This is not what I want.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Winston now into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
You really stopped right there. Out of all the places, you stopped right there, man. Gosh dang it, man. That's why I hate those option routes.
To never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark. Right.
Dang it, man.
The play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop it before you get a good head of steam going.
A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Carl Nassib in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get low.
Oh, my God.
So that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And another example right there, Charles. McCoy is good getting the ball handed to him. He's also dangerous in the passing game.
You put him in space, and you've got...
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
I can't believe this.
7-yard touchdown, Graham. And the Bills
Can't believe this.
Point away from tying the football game.
This should not be what it is right now.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
This nigga's not getting in the way.
But this throw downfield, incomplete.
Gosh.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
49, 49, come on, 49,
Play fake. Winston. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To the air again with Winston. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. So they get the field goal here at the end of the 2nd quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Whew, my goodness.
So we've hit intermittent. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Jesus.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this 2nd half. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they start the 2nd half with a carry by McCoy. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They'll pick up another 1st down with that run.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. There to stop him was Carlton Davis. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
56, 56.
Now Allen. Over the middle here to Brown. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Allen. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Let's go, baby.
Picked off by Justin Evans. Past the 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Yeah, I'm going to finish.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but
Remember
in my estimation,
me from
they've got to
Saturday.
pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the 1st half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to
Yes,
win the 50-50
I think so.
balls. They've got to go up with the defender and
Not
find a way to
exactly
start coming down with them.
sure.
This time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen.
From your Saturday stream.
Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up
Well,
yeah, I remember you.
Something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
I asked you what your favorite team was.
Yeah.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And they will not
and he's going to quit after this.
up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
You are good at
On play
Madden.
action, Winston. That's into the hands of the tight end, Leggett. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Thank you, sir.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Jameis to throw it. Open man is Miller. He's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd
I
down.
like TH Colts.
Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3 and out. This is Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line.
Colts
of
are a
scrimmage.
90 on offense, so they're
It's a
pretty
loss of 4
good.
there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. To throw, Winston. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They
My
also
favorite
are
player
in
is
front here on the
Darius
scoreboard
Leonard.
as we start the 4th.
He's nice.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Touchdown.
He's tight end Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown.
He tried to get there, but he was too late.
From 21 yards away. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay.
He knows this game is over.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes
He
out
knows
to the
the game is over.
25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now Allen.
He's lucky he overthrew that, because if we would threw it right, that would have been picked.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time. And now it's 2nd down. To the air.
Oh, come on. That's a
And
pick.
this will be incomplete. They're on the coverage.
I don't know
knocking
what
that
he's
one
doing
away
now,
was
but
Mike Edwards. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That goes for a gain of 31. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation,
Yeah, that nigga can
you
no
tighten
longer
up
throw right.
underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley, 26 yards. And the Bills get a bit closer. Hauschka
like
adds the
10.
extra point, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. The give is to Jones. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones.
Did him so dirty.
Yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Just trying to waste time, but I don't. They giving me a touchdown, I'm taking it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 37.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Tyler Croft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. Allen now to throw again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
You can quit now, bro.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Now Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
How is it?
This play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching
Get
this
back,
one
fellas. I gotta
are
eat.
thinking to themselves, I bet
And then,
halftime was really interesting. Probably took
get
the
it
paint
going
off the
again.
walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments
Trying to
they
reach
made.
56
they came in with a
wins
game
so I can
plan
have 30
that we
wins over
saw
500.
that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles
I've played this
Davis,
guy
and all
before
the
too.
hard-working men and women on our
GA2542. I've played
crew,
him before.
I'm Brandon
Sup,
Gaudin. You've been
RTP.
watching the NFL right here.
What
on
up, the
EA
real OG,
Sports.
triple OG?
The Bucks are winners here as we say so long.
About to
from
log off
Tampa.
real quick for a little bit just to get something to eat, and then I'll come back on. Been missing you in the live streams, man. If you haven't, check out the last live stream we did. It was pretty lit. Had a few people calling in. Think it's called Training Camp Day 8/Weekend Call-In. I believe that's what it's called. I need 2 more wins. What's my ranking right now? 207? Ooh, I'm getting to the 100s. Ooh. Ooh, I might just have to go ham today and get into the hundreds. I might just have to. Yeah, I might have to get back on here and keep going and get into the hundreds. $207 right now. Get to 100s. Alright, guys, I'll be back. Let me go eat.